no eyenhira eno odoman komade adom mantam no wo panine se ekopanyin se wubu na na hwe adwuma waye pa na eso ani yie pa na wo ba bedi pani wo mantam ne mu no de o edi mpuntuo ebeba oforinkum eto aso se ewo se asofo nananom timemufo ani ankrakura nyina gi twini trada na wo mota wo pani na chi na wo reso ode asomdwe ni mpuntuo ebeba amana ka obibia esansa wono enu ora John Dramani mama waka bomu be ya kandifo mfimfi mantemu no de ede ne pa beba wosi so bio se ekopanyin dibra wo ba bedi ewo hono no eni da kwan se empuntudwuma wo beche amobia ensa kabi ewo mantam no mu a entu befa baabia no na empuntuo ehita ewo hono
ya ha pa ne modembo na konkan yeso ani bisa ya beto aba 2024 no wa bra ye campaign no papa no oba sen south ha emprebebre na besre se eye honorable ekopanyin wa be minister yenim said ya no modembo city Asen South, ya catch for the past 24 years. Honorable Ekopanyin, ya me ya adoma se aya committee ne gine tuma. Asen South on train ni behwe. Emebunu no ehia nnuma sa omontwa manimra Central Region. Asen South ya catch rezuto. Titre youth ni nnuma ni ha.
Ni nyina emu no echitafo bi a wokoye na ndie nawutani mumumwe ene asakwankwan na wani agye no Wom so ekire mu se ekopani bo ampanimfo abodin no eyade a ede eni onyam hyekra abre Asen South abato empesano so wom sesa abato empesano ye chempuntudwuma da bia ne ya chede esisi wom empuntu abo wom se de emfifira abo abo adenchem wo da sutade mu edine yi a we de omo amudiem twotwomutwo wo beide wom girisa wo beboa amempuntudwuma akoso ne titiro ene akwan a enye ntide bia ne mfuturo ewura wo mu hwinimu ena afi so ayaresa bia woni papa bia wo manfo yare ede obekọ ho no ayare hwe no afi de wo mo nsa ebeka bi
some minister wo yina maye no yeri wo gidi mu se obotini aboa ama adankwaman Asen South yesu afantuma pa de afla
ntisi ehun se ndisi aba ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa ba ne de yenim se ya house atwa because mine no oba ya man mu ya sen hu ye hu se ebia obetumi aboa mabunu no am ye ntini enso amampani aboni din a ye de
sisre dia yesre ewo ha se ye ya mayi ye fire funa atete o hawa ye famu ye ni hospital bia ewa ha eboa ye ntini a yesre ne se ye president ya bay o mema ye district hospital ebema ema ye fire funa ye so ye ho beto ye
sisi ano eni jaba esanse nkunudi aba ni ehwa ne nsaka no se papa John Dramani Mahama obeba ya jinidi timi de masim tia wa me so me kan se omunya botwere mo hwe no na mbeye ama bibia ye de agina
we ya di jenma womo ewa Asen South wom se nei womo ewo gidie pa ese mampanyini John Dramani Mahama afi so afo ya bondi se efifi mate bo tabiri na afi oni so opanyini ekopanyin no ade a wom su se adwuma de wombebo pa echi womo nsam ena womo ede atodwa na Facebook no so no ene emfoni ni nyina gusu etwagu onya maya na se yekoja pa Robert Adama ntieja Facebook no de adwane yekoya na wo she na ko animu a na nsan se de nan makuafo ka se nso entry bidimo edo mani afa petete kram ehunu san hwe yi a aduane ho bekọ atwe na se aduane bo be den pa enam sa yo so Chamber of Agri Business Ghana wom de atodwa kire se de akọ akọ be de omo so mahunu pa se nsuo ntanto 20 mfudi a yadua yi se wadua bro banche bayire no nkora ne banyina no ade nsuo ntanto yi wanya nsuo nguso a enya ade a kese betimi abo akase nto omo ha de bebrebe la na panyini kwankyerefo a woda Chamber of Agri Business Ghana no ye wodunwamfo ye Anthony Morrison wono ena sabri wode nsema ba betu bia kyese aba ne seye no wosoafo a sabri ja kuya ho nsem nyina ne aduane ho nsem de na ba mumo wopanyi erikopoku ene omomode amfa nima gugu na kwan mo sanse wabai eden se so ntan 20 yum sakra ne bobra ho nsem no akwakwaya bibio ho aye nsem bebrebe aye triangura woyo enti abayi wontwembodu a wodwem na ihwe kwa betimi de afa so anya sa pa de kom ene beba Oman Ghana yekua yon sam so no kamia ye se eye ato achew kakra ene woni e inimdi e de nsem atwedwa che se fa aduano sam de ye man home ne so pa eno nti Chamber of Agribusiness Ghana e de atwedwa ese ni nti akwakoba ne sa no mfirihia mienu a atwemu no oman no esi apini kakra.
The balance sheet is not looking good. Already we are seeing some upward increase in food prices on the market. Ginger has gone up, tomatoes, onion are going up. Our harvest the previous 2 seasons haven't been the best, especially due to the drought issues, the climate. So we don't have enough rice in the system. We don't have enough maize in the system, groundnuts and beans. So there'll be a lot of upward reviews when it comes to our food price.
Chamber no edin some atudwa echese wosoafo a wohwe kwayo ene aduano sam so ra erikopoku a wahye na adwuma se ene no womon homodin ana fa nima engu fom se de be ha we nyina ye beso ano.
The industry is ready to collaborate with government just as we've done with the previous government. So we begin to look at how we can provide all these kind of support mechanisms to make sure that we are able to bring food price to the barest minimum for the public and the consumers.
Na say yeduane ho ebekwa achew ne ho nkro ne ba no eno na nam so ma de hye no ede atudwa chese menim ya de yenhwa kwan betimi ede afaso se de be oman ni nyina yensi apene ewo ho. We any man ba free eye agribusiness chamber no wo akachi a wo de ato eye wo soafo a ne ye de ne tumi de ahye ne nsa so wo mebo adwuma emfa kwa ho sam so panye rekopoku na ne ho sam ene sabri wo mo edi ababatu nanimo na yeda so esi nkonwa so ebi nsam ne bi edi ma wo ano tufo bedwoku animo na minister for tourism art and culture mami abla jifa gomashi wono so ekopie mu wano tutufo bedwoku no animo na efa na kwansra ho nsam on ye biza nsam ami sese ya kwansra ho nsam no aka ne kura na agya yetimi ye ne kakrakra na nima nyina de na kwan mo se de be a enima be ko ye no abai diempa na Ghana fo hwe animo wo nchen do so bia ya de ma no se wono mra na me so afo de nya de foforo kra mfa ma no chanso ni mi pa yentie ni nsam a wo de twudwa wono tufo bedwoku no animo ebie.
It's an area that people have passion for and must be invested in and supported. I have had conversations with some Navy officers. In fact, only 2 days ago, one of them showed me also dolphins in our high waters, which could also be added to this cruise experience. It's an area that is new to me and the ministry. I do not recall our engagement in cruise promotion as Deputy Minister back in the day, but it is an area that has been brought to my attention and the potential seems to be like a very good one. So I will be engaging more on that and seek knowledge and experience from those who have it so that it can come to the benefit of our country. I think that the untapped opportunities abound, and this is one of them, and I thank you for bringing it up. You have hit the nail right on the head. This is an unending discussion, especially where the hotel rates are concerned. Even hotels that have franchise in other countries, ours tend to be very high comparatively. So I agree with you that the lack of infrastructure to meet the growing demands of the world and our country is there in our faces. Apart from engaging with the Minister for Finance, I think that everybody and anyone listening to me who has the wherewithal to engage with private sector in Ghana, out of Ghana, to ensure that we improve on our infrastructure capacity. You are welcome to engage with me after the vetting, and if I do get your nod, this is an issue that we must deal with. I agree with you that the lack of these facilities indeed take away from what could be revenue for our country. Taxes, taxes, taxes. It has been the cry of the hospitality industry from way back. when I used to MC their events, and I was not even in the ministry as deputy minister. I've emceed a lot of programs for this sector, and it is an issue that we must collectively deal with. I overheard the incoming Minister for Finance, Honorable Atufosen, saying that he has studied this economy so well, and he has a fair idea how he wants to help us as a country restructure it. I'll be tagging along him and lobbying him vigorously. And I know that you're an economic person as well. And since you identify this problem with me, you perhaps would want to join me to have these kinds of conversations with the finance people so they appreciate the enormity of the task ahead.
We ene ensema mame abla jifa gomashi piemu ewo anotutufo bijoku enimo no nsema wode twedwagwe niema hodo a betumi akyerede agu fomo nafi akwansra ho nsam ne amamre ni nyina yade a ebetimi ehu bebanyamo na de hyermo kora ne akwansra so betimi diska ba shimu na ga na afia ko yanimo niema hodo bi mu a ene wakyere mo na yenkopiemu ewo nsema hodo mu de anwumere no nsi aka kase ena sabere nsam no ye bi ni nyina eti ema wo woodworkers and that's one year edi enua ho dwa ewo sokoman wood village ene womo a friends and trophy nhiem de womo nsem ni nyina ne se womo asase be se 12 acres bia eno no utumfo se etua ba biu na wode mo se womo entry mu na fedwuma de womo die no entimi enkonkan na nsa ya wo wa bo na kwabrane waba peso na beti kutikiti se de waso ye ka engine no hometwetwe no obọ kontinkro no okoba aya ne se kese ne bibia yera ba so langade na ehun sema ba ba episo ne no mo no na nei womo edin centrofo nhiem de akire de agufo se saasase ne de wotufo na de ma womo enti womo ntrase ne ntrase kina na ne de besi enti womo ne centrofo didi nkomo am executive member edima Sokoban Wood Village Workers Association Eric Mensa wono na obo mode a kenkan sem nyina de echen centrofo anamo a womo atwu sa hweye pa na se sa matwofo sa bade a wom de wom be yantam mu pa ne mo jehwe gudie ahwa ebi beba
eye nana kwakudu a oye tasen hene wa ha epese ofa kotikwan so oni KMA enkofobi pese asase a aban age amayen omofa kotikwan so age free yensem ye ma ye mpani fa so ate se ye nim so omo konkuden na nso sisi ano ye ntie wo mo asem ye ntie wo mo asem enesen sene ohene no ede mra ahye ne nsem a wama amanfo eye asase ne so dwuma no ya wakofa langas se Wood Village ni bi obetwemu asase ne so no ya obetry se o kan asase ne ho asem no wo mo harase yen no mo mbu yen no in fact there evidence be betimi di akere sisi ano amen yen nti yen so ye be sorry yes na sorry I be sorry no any say police for any rexec any national security ye mamo emre kakra se mo an sorry am a court injunction a ye mpeni for atraya kwa koje concerning assassin no mudi be ye adwuma no yen so de mra be hye yensem yes enye se ye yen so se ye be kwa assassin no memo ye pese ye bibi amra kwan so nti na ye di ahwe ye mpeni for na sisi abebi edu no ye hu sa asem ne e ya akobone ye ni mo so ye mpeni for atontra ama Ghana police aswati de ekoso wa ha na se mo maya ya nkasa yenso ye bibia ye wo bia no yenso ye be fa
Ani bre soja nkomoni apepe se jare bobo achesanke do mani asepa anti wei eye wonia di enua ho edwa ewo Sokoban na ate se womdi nsemo twedwa ne okasa ye no executive member edema Sokoban Wood Village Workers Association Eric Mensa na ate ne nkano na abusua yenkwe na afi yempiem activity mantemo panyina yabondin se activity mantemo metabiri mantemo na afi wonsoa Ali Adolf John na wɔpanyin no de nsɛm atwodwa no wɔkyerɛ sɛ nei no wɔde n'ani apɛtetakra mu a ahunu sɛ wɔn nuanom mozramifo wɔne ɛba nkrane kufuo dua ne kumase bɛyɛ kae yɛ ne nyinaa abu hɔ nom a na ɔpɛ sɛ osua adwuma ebia sewing machine ti na afei waba every activity man temo aba bepie mu ankran na ne kae yi woto ya na ɔde we akeka siani na so de kyɛ aden a wo peska de akoto sewing machine na wɔde akɔ akosua adwuma obu okra ne hairdresser ɔpɛ sɛ agya wɔyɛ tire nanso dryer nti na wɔba bɛda ne kae yi ɛwɔ mpete mu ada no mu no ɛna panyin de ato dwa so wɔnyina yɛ ade a ɔwɔ bɛfi na nipa de ahwam na wɔne timi firi wɔ mukuro so bɛyɛ kae wɔ nkrane ade bi wɔ mu a na adwuma pa na wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn musua nti na abrabɔ no ɛkɔ agyina wɔnya mai ɛne obenya badeɛ na nneɛma nyinaa kɔ yie nti nei wɔde nsɛm atodwa kyerɛ sɛ wɔnyina yɛ ade a wɔba bɛhwɛ na afei nneɛma nyinaa nso atimi akɔtɔɔten.
The Kayayo menace is a problem that has not started today. And I, as the regional chairman, as a regional minister, Mr. Chairman, because I'm a regional minister, chairman, very sorry, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I, as an incoming regional minister, I have already started thinking about our brothers and sisters who find their way to Accra to do all sorts of menial jobs. Mr. Chairman, the best I can do is first of all to make home a very attractive place so that we don't get further girls and boys migrating from Tamale and for that matter northern region to any part of the south, not only in Accra. Mr. Chairman, we shall initiate apprenticeship training. Those who are interested to become hairdressers, seamstresses, some who want to go into petty trading, we shall introduce some packages to be able to support them to start this, go into these ventures. Mr. Chairman, for all you know, some of them are there. They come all the way from the north to Accra just because her target is to buy a sewing machine. Her target is to buy a dryer. And because of these two things, she finds herself to Accra, and before you realize, she's doing something different. Mr. Chairman, I, as a regional minister, if I get the nod from this noble committee, what I can do is to ensure that all the district assemblies under me will take it upon ourselves, and I'll supervise and ensure that the district assemblies go strictly by that. We will ensure that every DCE at his level should do his best to stop the migration of these young girls and boys from their respective districts to Accra. I will take it very serious. Every year, some number of sewing machines, some number of hair dryers. In the case of the boys, we shall attach them to master craftsmen. Then these master craftsmen will be able to take care of them, train them, and within a period that they think that maybe 3 months, a period that they think that these people have acquired the skills, then just as captured in our manifesto, if they get this training, definitely the government, as part of our manifesto promise, we shall be in charge of taking care of whatever training course that these people have gone through under the master. And then we shall motivate the master by paying the master according to the number of people, boys or girls that he or she has trained.
We any ensema wopanyini Adolf Ali ede etudwa na eno echi wose ade ba ko asabre ha no a obepese wobetu ase akura eye so behuni agba asemasi beye na ne wo mo which camps ahodo bebrebe e wati vidu mantemo ne no mo no wose woni nenan matra kunwa ebeba besi enkonwa ho na wo ma pesa ansem no pomasibre na kampo ahodo se betimi kura ne anke yengu no sense wontimi hwe kobrani animo enka so wo befo Ghana ha se nso ye ne baifo koto ne akase na koya kazo kwa kodifo eti kokoda yi kampo no bi na wo panyini ali adof e de tudwa e fa sansem yi ehu
have these witchcraft issues still going on. They have opened centers at various places. At least I know of Ngani area. I know of Ngani, that is the Yendi district. I also know of Kuku in the Nanumba North district, that's Bimbila area. And I've heard of some also in other regions, but I'm more concerned about my region. Mr. Chairman, most of our very old, the aged, are often accused of witchcrafts. Mr. Chairman, sometimes when I see through social media or on telly what some of them go through, Mr. Chairman, it is something that I feel so much. Because I can imagine if my mother or my father had to go through that. I can't take it. Mr. Chairman, I will do everything possible with the traditional rulers. Because these things, I am given the opportunity by this house to become a regional minister. Mr. Chairman, I cannot say that I can handle this issue myself or alone or with my district chief executives. Mr. Chairman, we need the intervention of the traditional rulers to help us to see which angle we should take. And if possible, either to reintegrate most of them back to their families, or we find a way of keeping them from this bandage. Mr. Chairman, it is something that I feel very bad when I see what some of these old people go through.
Well, I recognize the acting.
Ani awuchi ye eyo panyini Ali Adolf. Wono ena yebo ni din se tividu mantemo wonko yesoafo. Ano tutufo bedwaku animo ena wode ensamwi atudwa na abusua ye to ansam no so na fe yakoanimu a na yekopiem ewo ye kese okan na kese okan no eno ewo shama mansin emu timamufo de ba betudwa kyese sade pomframa ebo na edi omani se pretwa no ewo se womtimi ekase omtiri hu a na womhwe animu a sanka aboaze kosi shama sade empanyini yo madwene se ja wombetu fasuo si defense pi na womso anka abo mo no besi na womunti kutame womunti jame ene womo kaso muti hu ana kyese ni nyina aye pomframa etimi bose omajapade ne wom dan a saabere mi ne okase kopiem wonmo a na se honma yesusuro jedei womde womsem nyina ba betudwa nsem ne yaba ne tofa ya kyeremu ediama wo
ewo made sredie mu ono ena de hye bi ede ensato nsayam esra banfofra wabai a mampani John Dramani Mahama eda no ehwe se ebe ya sea defense project a womo ehwe nim se beba so ewo biaye a womo ewo no entempa wonya ne sa ema womo nsem bia womo keka no ehwe se wo hwe niam bia ekoso womo potem won ma entwa yi bola ni ade a womo edigu miaye ahodo no enya de ese eboa ma sitinemu akoyi wei eye Ghana fo bi ensem
abrabonu ma ho chi na puno olutue ni tina ye de bola ye da ye sin defense by force ama ye wa to da na fa epuya baso keke be wode ye so ye tena wa ma de chen nti abrabonu ma ho chi nti na ye de bola ye da ye sin defense nti ye tetesre ye sra pa nti na ye mia ye ho ye de ye kokobetira akon ye sre won bo hwe na won ye bibi mfa wo mayen
asemi edikan akofa oyene bi abadeda nei amanebo ehre efie be se dunum eho akadeda ewu womo a womo teben ensuo yi ano ama adehye miensa bi so no afamu ato anananom ewo nse do
ya bra hwan timemu ya bra papa nya de ya bra ya bra ankasa ya na afafro nyama nyina asai aha nyina o ye fie sisi a ponaje nyina yenye bebi ntina bebi a yetena jemfa amampo na yenye bi tiesre mama onhwe no nto enye na adwumando
womo ho aka bi eye owura Kofi Bonzi wono eye wo bi a wokita mmofra ensia wo se ne wo won twetwede anani atutu aka ne nsem a wonya ba bi emfa ne sese emmo esan so nsem ne edi
mama bien na mna na ma bien na ma yet 6 ma de sai ne abammo mo de na mo he na so ammo he na yen kwan ye adwuma ye fam ya mamoni se kwan da mo he na da odo yi wad ne aso ntumi ye
won sem kro na mu ono ni din nei wabo no eye maame Emilia Arthur wabo ni din se wo mehwe soafo behwe nam ye ne enam kua adwuma ne so no eno bi na de hye bi ehye se abra wabo ni din wo ba ebeye adwuma so a won hwe na wo mo ade srede anasa de do makoma so no wonya ne ntem emma
we addition mo ensem wani ekese wakanfo ena wamudi wamu nsem aba betudwa jese yabum kase pa de ma na yenkopie ma o mani mra sebedwfi champanyini ayo nyamfo Urban Kingsford Sumana Babin me no kase panyini no ekopie mu ewo Abidjan la Côte d'Ivoire ne mpeso aso a chese Ghana for hodmo wono mo akwakoto kesa akwakotwetwe nkoma na oduru otim se woni ye honso mo anigye pa se Mr Speaker na ne wabomodin aba be pie mo akache a womne ne sinkonwa adwendwere sembi hu na wopanyini Urban Kingsford Sumana Babin a wono ye mrahye bedwofie champanyini de ato Ghana for womo ewo Abidjan na Côte d'Ivoire animo ese dwumadi ede na ni so no eso pa yie son papa so ba trasepo e de tresesa na de ba ko asa bri che se wo chekura na ne yem ehhye no ese LGBTQ+ ne ho nkro ne ba so obetena se na mrahye bedwofie na no kra ne ye de krata akoma amampanyi dada na na dodan kwa kufu ado sank wo hwemu na afi ye hwe kwa ebetimi de afa so na gay ni lesbian ho nsensem yi anka wo momoden a na wo mo ne tete ratin na afi ye meye mrakete se ye de ma kwan sanse amamre ne amane nyina enkyere nsa nanso ja mampanyi dada ba kokwasa abesine amfon na sansem yi na Rama Smith abona modin akeka nsem ni nyina sie ni mrahye bedwofie champanyi kwa wokọ divoi ho nsem ne timamufo nsem bi nso a womde tudwa enie
sa parliament wa ye si siara ehu de NDC fo wa ye pin action edom kuma oye NPP fi wa man kofo pin na warjon hu de si siara sansan bi ba parliament a juma oido wozi won hu no ore sada nya finchim dama nko oido oye na da min sansan yi so opei wa bra speaker Urban Kingsford Babin okeshia Ghana fa wo Abidjan wo Côte d'Ivoire no iyi ye Jumezibia speaker Oriye na waboa magana ina Côte d'Ivoire wani nkitahuzinu wetu numa yezin osho bode obeyeza obotum biara ama president ning campaign promises oye nyina wa hwana wezi hujuma.
But what the executive promise you, that is why we will hold them to deliver. We are going to establish a women bank. The women bank must be established. We say we will give them credits at what? Very low interest rate. It must be done. If they try to change the goalpost, don't be surprised to hear my voice against. I am holding them. 60 ministers, no more. If they appoint more than 60, we give them minus. This is how you can hold the governments to deliver. You just don't vote and go to sleep. Governance is every day. And so please, we need real business.
Or kasafa LGBTQ plus bill no sao wako parliament da dada yengu nenwado no. Okay day, in Ghana president Akufo-Addo one sign the bill no onimbra kwanado.
In the case of the LGBT bill, it was passed by Parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by Parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong. and all of you together punished him for that.
Na Osanso Oshabodo Boshe na Billy was signed.
I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, 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 look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man, woman to woman. What is that?
Wey wo panyina wo no na wo yemra se bedwofie chempanyini onyamfo Urban Kingsford Smana Bagwen na che se wo de sansem we atwudwa na yenuaduam na fei yenkoye ni mo na yemfa nsem ni bi MP so emfamamo opiemu MPPM nyoko no edimu na no wamo nsemo ekoda ye kufodua high court se emrahye bedwani edema akwatia urunyanfo eniskumi ene ede ntansa akora to no so so nimu no ofre ne humrahye bedwani a na ne wo humrahye bedwa edan ne kora mo hwansa sanse ne nsemo edenda court no ya de ano wode ne pa ensemo yi na MPPM nyoko ne lawyers ya twotwo wura sabre wo sanse ye wi abato no emrahye bedwa akonwa ne bi ne susu sanso de bi kura ekoda bedwa srede ewo ye court na wokan kwe central Tema Central, Techima South, and Ablikumanoff, Nina, and a combi and Nimnia, Sabre, no Chucha, Ediaji, Nina, a lawyer, Gary, Nimacon. Now, one the crack or Supreme Court, say Bitmia, and Casasim, you cry, Bitmia, Mon Fantungu, na, young someone who would be not Yanfankan and no one, a quarter on Swaka, Satan and Nipamakuma, and a quarter. Wom say case agran wom ahwehwemu a no matu asem no ede ahye da kopotin de wom emfa emaye wom awie no lawyer ni makon ene sentrofo ebonkomo efa sansem yi hu a wakire mu fikọ na ni so ade hunu na fe ba bia nsem no nsusu say ebekọ akọwiewie.
Oh, you collect the Nakotia insurance somewhere on 31st of December. The former MP for the NDC filed a petition, election petition at the court, seeking to more or less challenge the results of the Nakotia insurance. And you remember that there was an injunction which was issued by the court ex parte. And then based on that, we went to the court to try and set aside the injunction on the basis that at the time they issued the petition, the Electoral Commission had not gazetted the results. You remember that gazette of the results was done on the 6th of January 2025, which simply means that at the time when the court issued the injunction order ex parte on the 2nd of January, and if the petition was filed on 31st of December 2024, the Court of Action had not accrued. But the court decided not to, hear the prayer of Mr. Kumi, and then proceeded to say that, well, there is a publication by Dr. Bosman Asare in the media. So we relied on the publication to say that there is Gazette. But as a matter of fact, we now all know that Gazette was done on the 6th of January 2025. So we are simply saying that what the court did was lawful. So the Supreme Court should question what the court has done and then prohibit the judge from hearing any case involving NSCUMI. That is why we are before the Supreme Court.
Now, for purposes of education, we realize that in Parliament, the Clerk of Parliament referred to rates of elections that had been forwarded, which allowed for NSCUMI to engage in registering as a member of Parliament. What then is the difference between the rate and then the gazette itself?
Well, the rate was forwarded to the Clerk of Parliament by the Electoral Commission. All right. These are all processes that the EC communicates its work to Parliament. But the fact of the matter is very simple. That the gazette notification, as you have all seen from Ghana Publishing, was done on the 6th of January 2025. So clearly, at the time the rate was filed, the petition was filed on 31st of December, and then the injunction ex parte was issued on 2nd of January 2025. the court had no business in issuing those processes because at that time there was no gazette notification. That is all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We any ensema lawyer Gary Nimako woni central for twetwe edifa sansem yunti ye de anibedi atire ye besi bia no yemma wasonsi e wo hono a na hese ho ensemo na fe ye nuaduom ne amna se kakra na yenko ye mu na adehye no a wo mu ewo eye tupa magbo eno ewo gasauto ene ne mpeso so wo hwe se de timamufo kan na chese ano adene pa woni ewo tupa ne mpeso so kire mu a ensuo ho akwatwe na ensuo ni kura no obomoden na okobua na sa wonom eni ejai boko akopia hospital sisi ya mom honam kura se de skin rashes ne ade agugu wom honam ewo tupa ne mpeso so na ade achesa no odene pa enam sa yo so ne ensuo no ko bu ebi wo kura bu a bu hu ano so na esasa na unya baabia kura emfa enti ne wo mo de wo sema ba beto edwa bra na ya sare ebo pinche wo mo no mo chese skin rashes na sabre ye ku ompa ewo tupa ho mo a chese wo mo hunu de wo mo enyom ho na ne oboko obom government hospital said de wo mo biabia hwe de na wo Facebook no so ade behwe wo pipe no said de pipe no boho ibio a ye bu na nsuo na san wom enti na manfo pan esis won mo a wo mabu ama asa enti age wo twen be se don hwere miensa na 3 hours mu a ansa no akwa akọ bubi na abu nsuo no so anya ade a chese ubetimi an mo bogu bu na tiem ye we bunu na ne hwe se obekọ akoto adura na so obekọ hospital intensive se bedu sa abre no na chese wo honam ani nyina ne besi de na asi awie timamufo no ede nsem atodwa de fa saa ensem yi ho
kra so na nyen ma ya brewe kra yenyina ya command ni hu nenso edu abatu so ya yenyina ya to bi nso man ni hu se ya kan bi esre ni so mboa ya hu nyina se rashes nkoa ya kwa hospital sa enko na nse na se ya san ko bodwa ase na o mama ya nduro bi na ya fa ti esro man ni so mboa mu ade da o pa ya nko na kwhwe emu anko a mwankwa nso to ade anya client mensa 95.1 ade ya ko top yota ansa na ya no itu scanso ngo so mane mbuha
so ni nyenyenyenye so no your problem kesiwa akoya se omo se bebi aye hia no ya mben krom ntino omo mun kaye wa nso problem ni ya main problem any ya kwan no worms the bre we find so no see among worms the bre on sodium ama rashes abegu e ho ye call boom enye ye call adesu bojo asi polyclinic asisi a omo ba ye gaga krante yesra ban no mo boy yesra na
ujale nso no hu kikao me ne me ma ne me kunu ye ni demo nyina Afrians are go hospital o say ye kakra ba hu me hu a wo be hu say FM 95 me hu na mum ti ye yansu ni nye mumbo aye yesra aban say yesu ka hu me na evuti to mumbo na yansu ni nye anu na ehe enye isi to say a untumi nu 3 days and so best at ya sam say munye mo say poto na ya say milk na ya white enye ti ye yansu ti se ensu ato sisi a ontumi no monso no bi na emuamu nso da so na ye dware nsu no na ye hunkika no ye hunkika ye pa eno nti na ye pese mu beboa ye na ye so enya bi na ye num rasis gome pa enya easy na me call hospital ba still enko PCB na member for 3 days to na say kakra mama onye life nti ye piso anum anya honde nti yenso ye kagana ho aban mu bua ye o
we timamufo wo mo nsam na wo Facebook no so a said ya wo mo kan nsam no ano odene pa se omnya no nsuo no wie ne skin rashes mpo mo na mani dan nyina no mo nam hospital ne nsuo tokra dia ene nsuo no bekwa akobuo na kyese mo nyina yemuma Yehowa, very God. Etwomu nsam na wom de atodwa na wahene ewo ye tupa ne mpeso aso no na tete Jacob kwe wono so e de twudwa che se ne manfo no ka no e no kura pa saa bre de womo esre sanka nkra woni e ka bi womo woni so agya womo se mo kakra mpani e mehwe woni a womo ewo ye tupa magbo ne ne mpeso aso a che se eno no ewo eye enkra ha yi aga sa to asem ne ye kan yi o enkra ha yi aga sa to asem ena ye kan enti pan ya sam Facebook no so nyina no so na asawom womo twen be 3 hours na kakra bam eno so bu a untimi no na trans wo hene edi we na to so
ena problem no say ye dose wa ha ye dose no so manhole bi a ye nkasa ye communal labor ye tu no na ye tutu ye nsan kakra na ye koto sa abre wansa no esi so ba nso no say sa wo say worms nko na ye wo ho enti ama rashes nko na ye gugu ehun ena ye dose ye wo magbo tupa otukwa tete kofi alafia ene okanja man o mani Inzagbe, Yanina na Sansu, Yambakra, Sissi, a minimum Kasai, say, you got Yadimuko, Holmukra, and soon yes, I am back. Ube say Gabasi Hoa, ya Salai, until we call Sakakra, Nasa, the chains are 2 hours, and Sanaka crab, Bemuna, being Swakosa, until I na chicheno tot, until Mubi Sami, ye have one so problem, Pana, you are. Actually, Abana say, yes, Renu. Yesrenu pa nsu na nsu a eye nkwa onum nsu a na wo bibiem ena se ye ni nsu a ebe haye nti ye sre aban se ombo modin se wabebua ye
wei ene ensemo tupahene wode atudwa na chese omu nsu ni omu nsensem pa de edren ti ubo nsu ogu ugbu na se yade no abo no oso kopa duru num nyesa pa de a ni BCS pa Facebook no Robert Adama wo hwe na Robert yansa anko soro kakra na yempiem ewo sehwe yoso ewo Western North region mo wodumje adwuma eko fire service wo pomoden ATS from kinkin ama se de nkyerɛkyerɛ ne ntete na wo mode ma de hye mani wo store mu ani abawuram wo fie na kyese wo mo ba na wo ne wo ba bedi nkitawdie na wo mama ntete kakra na Western North regional commander de ma wodum jadwuma eko eye ACFO Philip among no wodi atudwa kyerese wei eye nhyehyɛ ya wo musu se wo mo kyere de gu fom a betimi aboa na enima nyina akoyi de am wodum jadwuma eko no.
Yes, all that I want to say is that it is our duty to ensure that we intensify our bushfire educations. And to be sincere with you, we are partnering with some other stakeholders in this area of fighting bushfire. And as a result of that, you will see that in 2024, we don't have much bushfires because of the more education that we do from time to time. And all that I want to say is that fire is good, but it is a dangerous material. So we must take it from the point that every human being dealing with fire must be very cautious in dealing with it. And what I want to say is that people shouldn't wait the fire get out of hand before they call on fire service. At the early stage, they should call the fire service so that we'll come early to rescue them. That is the most important thing. But when they wait, try to do something before calling us. By the time we get to the place, it will be out of hands. So the very initial stage that the fire started, they should call us so that we'll come and then rescue them. That's what I want to tell everybody. And we'll intensify our education to ensure that we reduce menace of fire within the region. Thank you.
Wei ene ensemo apanyini kwankyerefo a opiem ewo Western North Mantam ni mu a wono ena udum dwadwuma ekuo woda no ena ateso wode nsem atwudwa na no achi womo eye nkyerɛkyerɛ no Facebook no so no na ahwe yitim sɛ fire officer se womo wura ha na afwe womo ne ade hye no mu di nkuta ho no mo wura ha na ye kyerɛkyerɛ ne agya no sɛ ato ase ya sei na wo so wugina na betumi ayi ne sei na yɛ ni manyina koyi na so hu sɛ atomu na no afro dum dwadwuma ekuo ansa no watem nipa mro na womo so ɛkyɛ sɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ wodum dwadwuma ekuo no de ama wo mo no ade a wo mani aso ho yie pa a free ene kono wo mu anyantete mapa edi free eja hyehye ho sanse na ikura no wo hwe emframa ebo na emu ayese emu awo pa enti eja ne to ba bi na emframa no hyase se ebo a ɛne ɛno asɛ kwa nantete de ma ɔmo de wɔn bedi so
me force was say fire extinguisher kra me to bi ansa na makofi etimi firi ha kofi a na fire extinguisher nso kuta me na me de akosi fie se de be ya ye de be boy ye ho ban ti me da mo ase
binansia na mbedwa na ye me de be pray se fire service enne musumo ba ba chire nsenne ye be ya ye be so entan na baby amete no na obi echi enwo e de seminar fancy azuma enti o manisi so na bia broso ene ja to dance ni chese ya ye wele honna na ye hwe obi a hwe a mo tie ma andai mo se ja to sisa na nwunu na me se yo enti ho so na ye wo pipe ho na me ko fa akoko boto na me se mo fa nsuo musu na mo di nsuo gusu te mo di nsuo gusu na me de ko kata dance ni so ma enframa mfa ba bia and a journey to me. I feel be a remy. No, Missing I sign it and a fire service for me. So more cassa, I won't be in tea, near Fabian treat, no being a tremmy, and I mention me to me that wants to be brave. Sam and every so fire service for my bachelor tray. Yet the bay a juma, now say that truck will be so more a few more. Young Martin put a year more pop and until ever fat. Naye,
Ami ena wade so na adwadifo ne bi nso ede nsam kakra esan episo ewode a wo nso wo mo ehunu
me so me question me bisa ni say na madam kasa se jato gas no ma eya ye fa margin rubber ye fa mbutu so ena me bisa say enti se di margin rubber ye sanse ogu rubber no mon ansa na ye fa butu gas no so ana ena me bisa o ka che me so and says a fancy gu rubber no more. Yefa butu so, and so say cylinder, Cassiana, de tintina, Yefa rubber, tintino, Yefa butu so, until Kaya Missumitiasia. Sas a busy woman fear, Mayansa, Madamasi. My share.
We any and somewhat to Memufoni being so a day a true dry a far and church would get me cool at Emma Womo and home. Ewo Western of Mantimimo and Yakatrika Trichi eti Amawo. Yes, Yagina, Nafi and Yumeno Siaka Cassiana Yedi Esidon Friba Kumia and Yabon Semno Bumwa. Yatro Edima war Wakacha. Sadaran Pumasi Dunkomaka, but them for Yina for Robert Dama and what you call Facebook Nuswan. Samunina Humfuni won't so to me. I should be a source for Nafi Dr. Prakasa Diba Kayokuna Kwamijan and Yaba Womina Becaba Jimona Fe, a fee, a friend Tosumi, no, one more Edia Bromidi, and a Nhyiraba Boadu Madasi. Ama Munitia at the share.